to the families that have here, that have invested in the future of the city of New Orleans. I can't tell you how much I appreciate, the people of New Orleans appreciate what you have done. As I stand here with Ruth's baby boy, Randy, who grew up in this building, and Becky, who just came up to me again, Al Hurt's baby girl. Becky, stand up so everybody can see. You see the history of the city of New Orleans rebuilding itself through the children of some of the folks that made New Orleans great to begin with, and now the next generations are beginning to build not the city that we were, but the city that we always wanted to be. And it's a beautiful testament to the people of America that the city of New Orleans understands what transformation looks like. Today, this building, in so many different ways, represents so many things that are great about New Orleans, but particularly the ability of the people of New Orleans to take something that we thought was always going to be, that got destroyed in a way that we could not defend against, and didn't stop, didn't leave dilapidated, but completely transformed into something that will build health, that will build strength, that will build sustenance and resilience, and invest in the things that's most important, that the people of New Orleans themselves. And that's what this history represents. On top of that, the people of New Orleans are beginning to understand, for the first time maybe in our history, what success really looks like and what it really means. Everything that has been successful in the city of New Orleans in the last 5 years have had all of exactly the same ingredients. It has had public money and it has had private money. It has had not-for-profit money, it has had faith-based organizations. It has been something that has been invested in the success of the future of New Orleans, and that is its people. And so I was amazed, Mr. Brinton, when I was speaking to you about, I asked him, how did you get here? And he told me the story about how his mother was just watching from afar and wanted to help. And she found her way, her heart, her soul, her mind, sent her children to New Orleans who had never been here before, and they found a way. And that way landed them on this very spot with a major investment along with the Haspels, along with the Fertels and the Leventhals, in partnership with Tulane University, in partnership with the city government, federal government, and has created a place that is going to provide sustenance to the people of New Orleans and consequently make the United States of America a stronger and a better country than she would ever be. And all of that's taking place in the city of New Orleans, a place where America really wanted to kind of let go a couple of years ago. And as I have said, resurrection and redemption are found in the most unlikely of places. And I have said and I believe that the people of New Orleans will help America find her strength again through a very difficult pathway that we have all walked through. And if we could just be okay with success in the city and continue to replicate the ingredients that have produced wonderful things, we will eventually get to where we want to be. But I have said many, many times, it is not a fait accompli that the city of New Orleans will come back. It requires us every day to find light rather than darkness, to find goodness rather than despair, to try to find common ground than to find the things that separate us. And unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be a struggle that we have to remind ourselves of every day. There is great hope and great future in the city of New Orleans, and as a people, we can find common ground. And we should insist on that from our political leaders, from our business leaders, from our university leaders, because that is what success is. And today, this clinic, what we have here today is what success really looks like. And the ingredients are here for all people to see. It's within our grasp. If we continue to replicate this over and over and over again, there's no doubt in my mind that the city of New Orleans will always be a great city, but she will be the city that she always dreamed she could be. So thank you all very much for what you've done. Let's use this again as another sticking pole, as an example of what success looks like and what the future of New Orleans looks like. Thank you all.